want to acknowledge and to give a shout out to the many student organizations on campus committed to the work of creating a more just and a more equitable society. Democracy matters. Again, welcome, welcome, welcome to Sarah Lawrence College. Thank you.
You know, it's been almost 50 years since the city of Yonkers has seen a president, so we are so excited. Thanks to people like you throughout this entire nation who rallied together, we beat back Donald Trump. And that's right. And that allowed President Joe Biden to pass the biggest infrastructure bill that we've ever seen. And that allowed President Biden to pass landmark legislation that finally addresses climate change. That allowed President to provide record financial help for working families so we can help reduce child poverty and create so many jobs here in this community. And let's not forget the other little thing that President Joe Biden has done. He has preserved our democracy against those who wanted to destroy it.
There are people who want a different America. They want an America that looks like 1791 America. In 1791, blacks were slaves. Women couldn't vote and were the property of their husbands. Even a white man who was poor was not an active citizen in the society. Is that the America you want? That's the America they'll give you if you give them the House of Representatives and the United States Senate, and in 2 years' time if you give them the presidency. I don't want to live in that America, and you don't either. The things that are important to you, the diversity that makes your life whole, the futures that you hope to have, won't be realized in that kind of an America. The kind of America that we believe in is one that works on our problems, and they're not easy to solve. Climate change is not easy. Getting racial harmony is not easy. Fighting anti-Semitism is not easy. Trying to open the door for the arts and the culture to have a proper place, these aren't easy things to do.
Now, the record doesn't lie, folks. In President Biden's first 2 years in office, we've passed historic climate change legislation, the biggest bill we passed and made law on climate change ever. We passed prescription drug reform, we passed gun safety, we passed student debt relief.
Everything is at stake, and we will not accept as women being treated as second-class citizens. This is my body, our choice. Say, my body, my choice. My body, my choice. My body, my choice. And young people, when I was around your age, I had an abortion. And I say it because it was probably one of the most difficult decisions that I've ever made. And when I was a city council member, I can remember the young students who would come into my office in downtown Brooklyn, young girls. Some of them came from perfect homes and others did not. And what they said to me is, Tish, I need to see an OBGYN doctor. Tish, something's going on with my body. Tish, I might be pregnant. I can't tell my parents. Please help me. I don't need anyone to judge me. I need help. And I marched them all into Planned Parenthood because what they needed was love.
I am so proud to be the governor of the state of New York. We have had some interesting times. I took office unexpectedly. We had to deal with hurricanes, and the pandemic got worse, and we had a mass shooting in my hometown of Buffalo. We had to deal with the Supreme Court overturning my right as the governor of New York to protect citizens under a law that was there for 100 years to say you shouldn't be able to carry a gun in your classroom here at Sarah Lawrence or on a subway or in our churches or our synagogues. I had to deal with that. I had to deal with the fact that they tried to take away rights to an abortion by overturning Roe v. Wade. And you know what my opponent says? Well, guess what he says? He goes, oh, no. Nothing changed in New York. No. I voted against women's rights. I've always been against abortion. I'm against all that. But nothing really changed here in New York after the Dobbs decision. You know why nothing changed here? Because I'm the governor. That's why nothing changed. It's not that complicated, my friends. So we know, you've heard from great speakers. You know it's at stake. You know we all need your votes. And all I know is one thing. When Democrats turn out to vote in the state of New York, we win. It's that simple. That's all we need to do. You turn out to vote, we win this.